Hello, 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 and welcome once again to a Prog Reborn. My name is M. Kostler. Burp right there. My name is M. Kostler, and this is my progression style playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. What you looking at? Keep looking elsewhere. This is my progression style playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. If you don't know what that means, if you happen to be in live chat, you can type an ! intro. Bot will give you a link to my introductory video on my progression style playthrough. Or you can check out the same link in the description below the video or live stream, whichever you prefer. If you'd like to know the next time that I do go live, so that you can join in on the fun, you can subscribe to the channel. It's the best, easiest way to do so, to get those go live notifications. But if you don't want to subscribe, you can always join the Discord. Again, we've got a link in the description below, or you can type in ! Discord in the live chat to get a link to the community Discord. Yeah. It's the last thing, right? To give a blanket warning. The start of the video, my main is up to date with the most recent patch as of this recording, patch 6.55, and I may or may not make reference to any information between now and patch 6.55 when I'm going through quests or doing things, because I think on a second playthrough like this, a non-reaction style playthrough like this, I think having that extra context can be helpful. So this is your warning now. If you are worried at all about spoilers, here's a perfect opportunity to get out. So yesterday we had just finished the ARR MSQ 2 streams ago, so we were checking out the other things that we have left on our checklist. Pull that checklist up myself. We had the Wanderer's Palace and Emdapor Keep as our final 2 dungeons to complete. We still need to do our hard primal trials, and we started on our Zenith Zodiac weapon, but Dynamis data center is not really conducive to finding a group for you have 2 trials. You have the Chimera trial, the Dhorme Chimera trial, and the Hydra trial. So I made a little detour to the Aether data center, and we're gonna give this queue a little try here. Let me withdraw. Check out. Let's do it as, I don't know. Let's do it as warrior. Oh yeah, we need to do it as warrior because warrior is what we're doing our relic as. I think while we are waiting for that, it was a 40-minute queue and we didn't see anybody. Aether. I just queue on up, and within seconds. Since we aren't actually leveling right now, I might stay on Aether just to make these queues nice and easy. So scary. And just like that. I see a couple people with the Manderville relic. Let's see. Do I need to do anything else? I don't think so. Just leave. There we go. We decided last stream, I decided last stream that my relic choices are going to be based off of what Meteor / John Fantasy / the main character represented in the cinematics uses. So, Realm Reborn, it's a warrior, so we're going to do the Realm Reborn quest as a warrior. Now we need to go to Falgord Float. Turn this in. Let me pull up assaults. This and the Manderville are the only relics that I've actually done on my main. So I know how tedious this one is. And I know how boring the Manderville one is. What did I do for him? I could give him like a gruff voice. There's a dozen more kettles, and it's off to the tap. You again. Well, the 7 O's you want this time. A fine-grained form of the mineral alumina found in the stomach of the Dhorme Chimera. It is believed the creature grinds chunks of alumina ore with its powerful jaws and swallows the resulting powder to use as a catalyst for its fiery breath. And of course, the adventurer comes back triumphant. Should have bloody known not even the Chimera would be able to put ye out of me misery. Hand over the alumina salts and I'll get right to work. There, the deed's done. I've squeezed out every ounce of me skill to restore your weapon, and I think you'll agree it looks the part. There's some missing somehow. I'm buggered if I know what. Pete just lacks a certain glow, as it were. Need to learn more about the relic. Literature surrounding the hero associated with it would be a fine place to be in, but I ain't exactly a scholarly in having the slightest inkling where to get me hands on such stuff. As much as I hate to say this, Rowena's probably the one to talk to. Thing is, I'd sooner shove hot kettles up me arse sideways than owe that thrice-damn harridan another debt. You're gonna have to make yourself useful once again. Take yourself to Rowena and ask for her help. Return here once you've learned what might be of use. Back to Mordona. My top 5 is Drake, 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 Drake. You're looking a bit more run down than before. You're dealing with Geralt, taking their toll? Actually, I forgot I even asked. My mouth tastes of bile if I so much as think of that sorry specimen. So, is there something you need? Literature on the hero of old who once wielded your weapon. I reckon I can find what you need. Might take a bit of time, is all. Of course, this ain't a charity I'm running here. I can get you what you want, but you'll have to do likewise for me. I'll track down literature on the warriors of old. For your part, you're to bring me an Amdapor glyph. It's found inside the Amdapor Keep, ruined castle situated in the South Shroud. You're on the deal? Then run along and fulfill your part. Alright, well, a little unfortunate. So what do I have to do? I just have to... I think I just have to do it. So let's queue in. Go Amdapor Keep. Let's, while we are waiting, head to Horizon. I'm gonna hold on to these Vesper Bay tickets. Now that you have flying, it's not as annoying to head on over. I don't remember when this quest gets added. I don't think it's part of 2.0. I think it's later. Boom, boom, boom. hold the hippogriffs. Bum bum, bada bum bum. Opera. Too late for the 1 sec. Boom, 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 boom. Murder hole. I was correct, but the last time that we were here, nobody in the party attacked from behind. Cool. I have to go to Rowena, but I'm already over here, so let's pick up this. You have the primal quests? Yes, you do. Double check that this is the right one. The recurring problem. Yes, it is. Infidia has needs of your talents for a re-emerging primal problem. I know you have scarce had a chance to rest, but I'm afraid there's still work to do. The ultimate weapon's destruction, 'twould seem, has served to embolden the beastmen, who now seek to call down their gods once more. Even as we speak, the Amalja, the Ixal, and the Kobolds are making preparations for their respective summoning rites. That is but the half of it. Much to our dismay, all three tribes are somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Oh, my turn to say something? Basically, this means that the primals will be stronger than they were before. Far, far stronger. Their previous incarnations will seem as pale imitations. The beast tribes, we believe, began hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of the ultimate weapon's maiden appearance. You remember that as the time it devoured 3 primals in one sitting. The Grand Companies are aware of potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures. After deliberation, the leaders concluded that they must needs turn to us once more, to thee. The etheric waves that were observed in Mordona do not appear to bear any connection to any beast tribe. Yet much and more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you into the midst of danger again so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable against the primals than you. Will you undertake this mission, M? You have my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Thancred. With circumstances as they were, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, M. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures have left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might do right by my fellow scions. But instead I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon. Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts and continue to press ever forward. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one sure step at a time. Urianger has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. Boom, 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 boom. Such knowledge as I possess of the beast tribes and their primals is at thy disposal. Whether man or beastman, we are wont to seek power when plunged into the black depths of despair. That despair doth begin with the Amalja, who may have already summoned forth Ifrit. With our comrade Thancred now returned, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel. Front of him. Ifrit bleeds, we can kill it. Thancred wants you to vanquish Ifrit and has information that will help you arrange an encounter. Confirmation has just arrived from the Immortal Flames. It is as Urianger said, I fear. The Amalja have already summoned Ifrit. A confrontation with the Lord of the Inferno is inevitable. I would like nothing more than to lend you my blade, but the students of Baldessian insisted that I refrain from taking to the field when it comes to primals. I know not the workings of it, but it would seem that recent events have left me especially susceptible to tempering. As much as I hate missing out on the fun, for everybody's sake, I must sit this one out. Instead, I will focus on gathering and analyzing data. Now, the Immortal Flames have already conducted preliminary investigations into Ifrit. They may well have information that may be of use to you. You pay a visit to the Hall of Flames and speak with Commander Swift. One last thing before you depart. Doubtless you remember Minfilia's words, but this Ifrit is a far cry from the primal you first defeated. You will want to assemble your most dependable comrades for this mission. Be safe, my friend. Yeah, it's only hard. Anything else? And we thank you for coming. The Flame General will be heartened to hear that you have answered the call. As we have already relayed to the Waking Sands, Ifrit is returned. For the sake of peace in the region, we humbly request that you vanquish him. Primal is to be found in his domain, the Bowl of Embers. To get there, you must use the Beastman Aetheryte found within the depths of Zaharak, the Amalja stronghold. The Amalja have constructed their own Aetheryte from salvaged Aetheryte shards. This being the case, you should be able to use it without a problem. No doubt you already know this from your fellow Scions, but the present incarnation of Ifrit is far stronger than the last. Facing him with any fewer than 7 of your stoutest comrades would be ill-advised. That is all the intelligence we have to share. The rest is in your hands. I shall pray for your victory and safe return. Let's go as a scholar. Bum, 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 ba-da. Cool. Go ahead and queue up all of Embers. Maybe I queue up as a Dragoon. Switch to Warrior for this. Clear on the deal, and run along and fulfill your part of it. A carved stone tablet dating back to the 5th Astral Era, sought by naturalists and collectors of relics. Light break in case that ends up being a cutscene. Cool, cool, cool. Read down. If read hard down, let me mark that off. Well, let me go through here. Rapier, I'll just read it. So we'll need that. What is this? This is 43, so this is an upgrade. Does it have any effect? I don't think. No, there is an effect. Let's try this again. Ah, good lad. This is exactly what I was after. I made her like Scottish or Irish. You've honored your part of the bargain, and I'll do the same. With a copy of The Warrior Within, featuring Godsmack. Only on the Nintendo GameCube. Rolling on that Indo. GameCube Nintendo. 5% tint so you can't see up in my window. Back to pester me so soon. Judging from that smirk on your face, I think you found what you needed. Biography of a renowned warrior and sellsword Iron Eater, bearing numerous tales of his feats of daring do. Aye, this text is about the warriors of old. Alright. By gods, it would have killed the bugger that wrote it to use normal bloody words. It'll take me bleeding moons to get through this lot. Time I could be spending on kettles. I try to make head or tail of it all. Why don't you take this here unfinished bravura and try it out? As I mentioned before, it's still missing the summit, but it's all there shape-wise, meaning it should serve ye just fine as an ordinary weapon. Seeing as you're a rival warrior, mayhap you'll be able to feel out exactly what it wants for. That's to say, get out there and fight some nasty foes as the warrior who went afore ye must have done back in the day. Ugamora mines over at Outer Lonosha ought to serve your needs. Pitch yourself against some Ugamora quarrymen, roundsmen, and bettysmen. 8 of each, I say, and come back and tell me what you've gleaned. The information in the text and your first-hand experience, I reckon we'll solve this puzzle yet. Whip. Finished bravura. And head to Ugamora. Still need about 2k more seals. I'm talking about the miner in the middle. Need the priests. Someone else also working on the relic. A little light on Betty's men. We'll find them. To elites. We need to stay on this side. quarrymen anymore. Men, roundsman down here. Just need Betty's men. One more. Spawn at the entrance. Back to Geralt. Like already. But by the frown you're wearing, I take it you got nothing to show for your time with the kobolds. Might be as ye want for better sport. I know just the creature what'll give it to ye. The hydra what reigns over the fields within Halatali. Over the fiends within Halatali. A nasty piece of work, that. Trying not to piss your britches when you see it. So Halatali. Eastern Thanaland, sorry. Queue up for that one. While we are waiting, head on back to Horizon. honestly don't remember much about the Hydra. The Chimera is just like every Chimera you see. And I'm sure the Hydra is like every Hydra you see. But I don't remember what the Hydras are like. I mostly remember the Chimeras because I did House of the Dead solo clear. Oh, I think it's like the there's a Hydra in... Is there a Hydra also in Palace of the Dead? The fear itself, you have to get like right under it. I can't remember if it was a look away or the big donut. Cool. Rolt. You're still alive? The hell's you adventurers have to be so goddamn sturdy? I was bloody sure you'd be a Hydra dung by now. But what's done is done, or in this case, not done. Anyway, let's talk about the text you brought. It follows the life of Iron Eater, the legendary sellsword, or maybe Sellax, who lived 5 centuries ago. The man was the ultimate warrior, if the accounts to be believed. With the amount of coin Iron Eater demanded for his services, they say he could hire a whole bleeding army. That or keep me in mead for a fortnight. Any road, I managed to find mention of bravura in amongst all the maiming and killing. Like any warrior worth his salt, Iron Eater wielded bravura. There was a telling difference. His axe head was forged to weigh double the usual. Not a weapon for the faint of heart, I tell ye. Needless to say, the thing was a bugger to wield. But gods, if ye had the brute strength to swing it, oh, ye could make a proper mess of someone. As ye can see, I've done me research. I trust you've also been pulling your weight, putting the relic to use, like I said. Well, go on then. Tell me what you learned. Is that so? I wonder about that. Based on what we gleaned from the text and your first-hand experience, I reworked the relic so as to improve your affinity with it. Hand it over for a second, will you? There, the deed's done. It leaves us with one last step. That is, fully merging the old relic, the new host, and the soul of the bearer, aye, that's you. Only then can the weapon be restored to its former glory. But to do this, I need a fire what's hotter than the seventh hell. And to keep such a fire alive and raging, I need a wind that's fiercer than the hangover I had last week. Yeah, you know what I mean. Just give me a white-hot ember, a gallon of hail, and a chunk of hyperfused ore, and I'll finish your bloody weapon. And I need a bottle of Radzethan quenching oil as well to cool it off. Yep. Once again, did something, could have done this in a better order. It's not that big of a deal. Evelima would have you vanquish Garuda, who has returned stronger and bloodthirstier than before. I hear you've triumphed over Ifrit. Of course, this is no less a feat than I would expect of a warrior of light, but well done all the same. Now, I had a full mind to crack open a bottle of 1547 Bacchus, but the celebration must keep. Garuda, I'm afraid to say, has also returned. As you well know, Garuda's appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Not to dishearten you, but her latest incarnation, that appetite has become nigh insatiable. In the short time since her return, she has already wreaked tremendous havoc. You must send her back to the Aether before she can do more damage. In the meantime, Ida and I will assist with the Order of the Twin Adder in their recovery effort. When you have previously faced Garuda, it was the Enterprise that bore you through the storm that shielded her domain. Well, that storm is as a spring breeze besides what she raised this time. No airship could hope to penetrate it. And so we must count ourselves fortunate that the Order of the Twin Adder chanced to discover a beastman aetherite leading to the Howling Eye. Before you do aught else, I suggest you pay a visit to the Adder's Nest and have words with Commander Heloi. He'll be able to tell you about the said aetherite among other things. Make no mistake, the Lady of the Vortex will prove a formidable opponent, but I believe you can weather the storm. May the 12 keep you safe. So many more people on the Aether data center than there are on Dynamis. I can't even remember the name of my data center. Sergeant Progression. We are grateful for your aid. As you already know, the accursed Ixal have summoned Garuda once more. Since her return, she has wasted no time unleashing her fury upon the region. Extensive damage has been reported in both the Twelveswood and Kurthis. She must be stopped in soon, lest more lives be lost. In the name of the Elder Seedseer, I humbly request you put an end to her reign of terror. As in the past, Garuda keeps her court within the Howling Eye, which is perpetually protected by a raging tempest. Fortunately, we have learned of an alternate way into her domain. The Ixal have constructed an aetheryte within Natalan, their stronghold in the central highlands of Kurthis. This aetheryte will take you to Garuda's tempestuous realm. We owe this discovery to the Ishgardians, who the Elder Seedseers say desire to repay the kindness you showed them. For the sake of our people, as well as theirs, may your mission be met with success. No. It's gonna pop. To unlock the Howling Eye, so let's do that right now. And I think this gives about 700. I think if we do both these hards, we should get enough. We should get 10k, so I don't need to like stop and do this. Bait right over there. Have to do. I get that. Already got, yeah, most everybody, so be that long before the queue pops and before I can even finish my sentence. bubble. I honestly forgot that she summoned Chirana and Suprana in hard mode. Ishtola would entrust you with the titanic task of defeating a greatly strengthened Titan. So both Ifrit and Garuda are now vanquished by your hands. Truly, you have earned yourself a rest, that you had the luxury of time to enjoy it. It pains me to say that Titan has also returned, and with a vengeance. As was the case with his primal brethren, he has grown stronger than he was once before. When I went about my investigation, all indications suggested that the kobolds were nowhere near ready to resume their summoning rites. But it turns out they were deceiving us. I should have known better. Kobold's subterranean domain runs deep, and they can easily hoard crystals with our being none the wiser. A vast hoard it must have been. Till now, Garuda was the most powerful among the 3 recently active primals, but according to our latest readings, Titan has usurped that honor. A primal's might is determined by 2 factors: the amount of crystals it is gorged upon, and the fervor of its believers. I would like nothing more than to measure precisely how strong the Lord of Crags has become, but I fear the time for such prudence has run out. I have already received an official request for assistance from the Maelstrom. As you might expect, it addressed you. For your previous encounter with Titan, you traveled to his domain by way of the Aetheryte first discovered by the Company of Heroes. Sad to say, this Aetheryte no longer seems to respond. But do not despair, for the Maelstrom was reportedly found another in its place. You want to speak with Commander Riki at the Maelstrom Command for the details. I cannot stress this enough, but Titan has grown fearsome strong. See to it you spare no preparation. Nah, I'm gonna go willy-nilly. I am the Scions. Your presence is most welcome. I'm chagrined that we must turn to you again to lay Titan low. No doubt this is yesterday's news to you, but the Lord of Crags has returned more ferocious and formidable than he was before. We cannot fathom how the kobolds are able to obtain such vast stores of crystals, and in so short a time. We will learn the answer in the coming moons, I suspect, but first things first. We need you to vanquish Titan before he and the kobolds have a chance to wreak havoc on Limsa Lominsa. You have failed the primal before and believe you can emerge victorious once more. We've learned of a new Aetheryte that will take you to the navel. It's situated deep within Ugamora mines, not the most convenient of locations admittedly, so you have to cut yourself a path. Please make all haste. Titan's mere presence emboldens the kobolds, and 'tis only a matter of time before they move in force against us. May the Navigator guide you on your way, Em. Roll. Alright, we'll do this first. Ding 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 ding. Take time. But I ain't breaking you out. Yep, I got it all. My weapon's gonna be better than that. So let's go. I don't know. I think Monk already got something. Satisfaction with the commander. It was only 10k or 8k. Same thing. Now what do I need? Need a trial. Rank 2 we did. Trial. Let's see this one. Let me double check that this is the right one. I think it is, because I think this is the arm veil. Gilding the Bilus. An adder. Give you an opportunity to raise your standing in the Twin Adder. Here. Such a progression. Ever the shining example to your fellow serpents. Time and again you have risen to the call. Today I would give you the opportunity to add to your growing list of accomplishments. In return for battle chocobos provided to us, the Holy See has petitioned our aid in purging the cavern known as the Arm Vale of its most foul inhabitants. Our contact from Ishgard, Sir Will appraise you of the particulars of the mission upon your arrival. Let's head to Dona. Bom 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 bom. In the order of the Twin Adder, I presume? Yes, I suppose you should suffice. The Holy See is not wont to beseech assistance from foreign armies, but the task before us is a daunting one, and our own knights are occupied with matters of great import. Maybe you've already heard the rumors of the Orm Vale. Many a miner has been lured into its cavernous recesses by promises of vast fortunes to find only death, and doubly so. If the noxious fumes don't get them, the carnivorous fronds that lurk are happy to oblige. Little we can do about the former, but dispatching the latter would go far in sparing the lives of unfortunate treasure seekers. So it is that we turn to you. I will do that probably tomorrow, because we're already getting close to the end of the stream. I want to see if I can get through the first rug quest. 2 that we need to do for 2.0. Obvious big dread is the hand and land grind you gotta do. So you're back. Never doubted for a second you'd trounce all 3 primals and come back to pester me again. Alright then, let's see that white-hot ember, the howling gale, and the hyperfused ore. This glowing chunk of the Lord of the Inferno's corporeal flesh burns without being consumed. When released, the Lady of the Vortex's wail has the sheer force to shatter solid rock. Precious ore melted and fused within molten volcanic rock heated by the rage of the Lord of Crags. Aye, these ought to get me the levels of heat I need. Which leaves just the Radzet Han Quenching oil for cooling things off afterward. You've got that too, I assume. Back to Mordona. Just 15 poetics. I don't remember. Take a look. This one over here. Quenching oil. Seems like it was always poetics or whatever it was back in the day. Whatever equivalent they had back in the day. It's who's the one that sells it? Oriana. Side. There's a couple ladies over here. It's you. Other special arms, maybe? Routes at Han quenching oil. The one. Back to Prog float. A high quality oil used for treating metals. You done your part, so I'll do mine. Watch now and try not to bat your eyelids. Ain't every day you get to see a relic reborn. These gods-given hands worked yet another miracle. Feast your eyes on bravura, just as it was in the days of yore. It's a sight to move a man to tears, ye lucky bastard. You better bloody well take care of it. Cool. Arms. What do I got to do to start the next quest? I'm not going to start it, but I need to know. After obtaining it's just Thavnarian Mist. I can buy... Yeah, let's just go do it. Back to Mordona. Few special arms. 3 of these. Back to Prog float. Inshin. I've ever been here when it's had this weather effect. Mention weather F14. Oh, when you fight Odin. The Central Shroud. As the fate rather than the deal. Trade. Whipped. Deal, cool deal. Alrighty. I think that's gonna be it for the stream today. Let me head on back to Gridania. Before I do my little wrap up. Thank you so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like on the stream. Your way out, or on the VOD if you happen to watch the VOD. Greatly appreciative. If you'd like to know the next time that I go live, you can always hit the subscribe for the channel to get those go live notifications, or you can join up in the Discord, !point Discord, or see the link in the description below. What all did we do today? Let me mark off bits on my checklist. We did all 3 of the trials, the hard trials, which put us at all trials complete that we can in 2.0. And we have completed at least one Zenith Zodiac weapon. It's the Bravura Zenith. I can mark that one off. So that's nice. I think that means our next big events are going to be starting up our Disciple of Handed Land. And then I'm going to have to do some outside stream figuring out to see what I want to do about doing the Binding Coil. Whether I want to just queue up, try and queue up as a raid, or whether I want to try and find a, like the Aether Discord, try and recruit some folks to join up. And then we're also almost, we also still have just a little bit more for our Twin Adder max level. Be great. So yeah, like I said, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.